Here we go, our next matchup here at Mission Pro Wrestling. Don't Stop Me Now. We have the Mission Pro Wrestling debut of Billie Starkz going up against former Mission Pro Wrestling champion, top tier, Jazmin Allure, Candace. Based off of just these two women's entrances and what you know so far of them, what are your initial thoughts here on this matchup?
Well, I first want to give an apology because I know I will never hear the end of it from Jazmin Allure. I mentioned top tier with alignment with another competitor at the top of the show, and I just don't want to be in the wrath of Jazmin Allure, so apologies, Jasmine. But having said that, I'm really excited for Billie Starkz. This is a huge opportunity to go up against a former Mission Pro Wrestling champion. So she has her work cut out for her, but I have a feeling we're going to see some interesting moves played out here by Billie.
I completely agree, and that's the thing. I feel like these two competitors couldn't be any more different. So on one hand, you have Billie Starkz. You know, she's so colorful. She comes out here very fun. Ooh, right away taking down Jazmin Allure, bringing and showing some of that strength, even pulling a little bit of the hair, getting locking in Jazmin Allure in a situation where we don't rarely get to see her in a position where she's not on top. So Billie Starkz, she started wrestling at 13 years old, very, very young. She's only been wrestling for 4 years. She's still in high school, 17 years old, and here she is at Mission Pro Wrestling, already going up against one of our best in Jazmin Allure. And Jazmin Allure is obviously very accomplished here at Mission Pro Wrestling. You know, she's been doing her thing with the Renegade Twins. She's a former champion. She's faced some of the top competitors that Mission Pro Wrestling has had to offer. So these are two very different women in two different parts of their careers. But what a huge moment it would be if Billie Starkz were able to successfully defeat Jazmin Allure.
Indeed, and I had a chance to sit down and talk with Jazmin Allure quite earlier, and one thing she mentioned, and she was very explicit in stating, is that she'll do anything to win, and that includes cheating. What do you think about that, Denise?
I'm not surprised by that whatsoever, because I've seen Jazmin Allure go out there, and she's the kind of person, she's the type of competitor that is willing to do anything and everything to get the end result that she desires, because at the end of the day, Jazmin Allure is top tier, and top tier only wants top tier results. And right now, she's not fighting herself at the top, but rather in the bottom at the hands of Billie Starkz, coming in here with a lot of strength, kind of outpowering Jazmin Allure. And we gotta mention the size difference between both of these women. Billie a little bit, taller than Jazmin Allure. And, really nice. I like how Jasmine is trying to get one in, and Billie has just been blocking her at every single path. A really good matchup here that we are getting between both of these women. It seems that even though Billie Starkz is new here to Mission Pro Wrestling, she's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
She's making quite the statement, and I have a feeling this might not be the last time that we'll see Billie Starkz here at Mission Pro.
I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely impressed already by Billie Starkz, and especially given how young she is, and already how much we're seeing in the ring from her. It's absolutely phenomenal. So she is a competitor out of Kentucky. She has wrestled underneath a lot of wrestlers. She basically has trained with so many names, including the legendary Ricky Steamboats. That's the thing about Billie Starkz, Candace. She likes to learn under the learning tree of every single type of person that she possibly can. She describes wrestling as similar to ice cream. There's different styles, there's lots of love. She wants to learn and have a taste of it all.
And that ambition is just so inspirational, as you mentioned, Denise. Billie Starkz is only in high school. I mean, what were you doing in high school?
Definitely not this, that's for sure. Jazmin Allure showing that cocky side of her that we're used to seeing here at Mission Pro Wrestling. But we can't, hopefully she doesn't let that distract her. Hopefully she doesn't underestimate Billie Starkz. That's the one thing she cannot do. Oh, double kicks to the face of Jazmin Allure. Absolutely brutal. Jazmin Allure finds herself on the outside of the ring, and Billie Starkz quickly winning over the hearts here of the people of Conroe, Texas. And now to the outside, but Jazmin Jazmin Allure. I think she just like slapped her. I couldn't get a good view of that, Candace. Were you able to see that?
Not quite. It looks as though she was about to jump off of the top rope, and it was thwarted by Jazmin Allure. And Jasmine is picking up the steam right here. She's finding her confidence once again, and only time will tell if she'll use some cheating tactics to overtake Billie Starkz tonight.
Hopefully she doesn't, because Mission Pro Wrestling, we want to represent the best here. And Jazmin Allure choking out Billie Starkz with that leg. And the crowd is starting to get underneath the skin of Jazmin Allure. She's covering her ears, pretending she doesn't hear them. Ooh, kick to the back leg of Billie, and now she's stomping on her. A lot of attitude, a lot of sass, right?
I would expect nothing less from Jazmin Allure, nothing less.
And some of the preparation that we saw from Billie Starkz ahead of this match, some of which how she prepared for a competitor like Jazmin Allure, as she did weightlifting, boxing class. Ooh, Jazmin Allure brings her down there with a clothesline, patting herself on the back, going for the pin, but not close. Billie Starkz got up there, and ooh, a little cocky there, going for it again, right?
One thing you have to say about Jazmin Allure is that she's always betting on herself. Her confidence is just sky high, and she's here to win.
And here we go. Now she's just kind of taunting, adding some pain to Billie, stomping her with that leg, kicking her rather. Billie Starkz bringing in that power. Jazmin Allure certainly feeling that now, but not enough to keep Jasmine down. And she goes for the cover.
2
Just
count.
a 2. I like this. I like this, Candace.
Yeah, this pace is really nice between both of these two women. Another kick out by Billie.
And an elbow there from Jasmine. She goes for the cover. And it's a 2 count. Oh! Nope. We saw Billie there. That's the thing. Billie's been full of surprises, I would say, here today, especially, obviously, as a new face here at Mission Pro Wrestling. She has certainly come out here. She's like a firecracker. That's what she is. She's a firecracker out here. Hopefully, she reignites herself and gets back up there.
And, when you're making your debut here at Mission Pro, you have to give it your all. You have to show not all of the tricks you have up your sleeve, but you got to give the crowd something.
Exactly. And Jazmin Allure using that leg once again to choke out Billie Starkz. A little bit more information on Billie Starkz for those of you. Of course, we're all getting to know her here. Some of the sports in which she's involved in. She does cheerleading, cross country. Another well-rounded athlete. And right now we're seeing them lock up there by the ropes. Any woman's game right now, this could be an opportunity for Billie Starkz to get the momentum back to her side. But Jazmin Allure capitalizes it, gets her with a bunch of rights, brings her down. And nope, 2 count.
Billie Starkz is certainly not giving up without a fight.
And while we have a moment, while we have an opportunity, real quick reminder that we do have a couple of Mission Pro Wrestling shows coming up. On June 25th, we will be in Oklahoma for City Pop Con. And on August 20th, we will be back in San Antonio, and there's Jasmine getting a pin. Nope, not enough. Billie very close to the ropes, gets her hands on the rope. As I was saying, on August 20th, we will be back in San Antonio for Hard Days Night. You can get your tickets over at missionprowrestling.net. Do not miss the very best women's wrestling, missionprowrestling.net.
And Billie Starkz is in a precarious situation right now, but let's see.
And there we go, Billie. Oh, but she's pulling the hair. Come on, Jasmine. Oh, beautiful back elbow, followed by a right to the face of Jazmin Allure. And now we're sensing the energy from Billie. Oh, and Jasmine, that was a lot of strength from Jasmine there to even be able to nearly pick up Billie there.
Elbow to the face of Jazmin Allure, and a kick to the face.
Oh, insecurity there, kick to the back of Jazmin Allure. And there she goes, suplex. Holding it there. Is she going? Yep. Nope, just a 1.
Very close.
I definitely admire the strength, the prowess of Billie Starkz. But you got to give it to Jazmin Allure. You know, she's small. She's smaller than Billie Starkz, but dang, she is definitely fierce.
Yep, small and sassy is what it's all about with Jazmin Allure.
Don't count her out due to size. And now she goes for the pin once again. Jasmine, just a 2 count. Billie able to find it in her to keep this match going. It's the feat you want to win on your Mission Pro Wrestling debut, especially against a competitor like Jazmin Allure. Oh!
Wow.
Beautiful suplex there from Billie Starkz.
Oh.
And, there she is, she's following the eye of, taking out Jazmin Allure on the outside.
Throwing Jazmin Allure back in.
Ooh, now she's going to the top, Candace. What does she have in mind? She is a high flyer. What is she gonna do?
You're gonna see a dive. What? Oh no!
Swanton! And she's going for the pin, is this it? Bounce of counters there, but it's not enough for any of these women to get a 3, and a knee strike to the face of Jazmin Allure, and Jasmine follows back with another kick, followed by another kick from Billie Starkz. My, this momentum has just been massively picked up, and there we go, the teardrop from Jazmin Allure, and that is enough to get the win.